Well, what a decision this was. I am so happy. You know what? These last 2 days, well, this morning and yesterday, was really tiring, but also emotional. And I just thought, you know what? Let's have some time for me. And I can show you guys as well. Look at this place. That breeze is beautiful because it's so warm. Look at this place. This is like paradise. It's beautiful. Like I said, with that bit of breeze, it just makes it bearable as well because it's really warm. Never in a million years did I expect that this channel was going to take me somewhere like this. It's crazy. But like I said, I've been so stressed and emotional. I just wanted a bit of time for me. And people are going to be saying, why have you not gone on explores of abandoned buildings while you've been in Singapore? Because it's that illegal that it wasn't worth doing. And I just want to enjoy myself, enjoy the time, and share as much as I can with you guys. I really do. Now, I've been splashing about in this water for a bit, and it's like a bath. It's so warm, but look at those coming. So I've had a good chance to be in here. It's been beautiful. And even if it does rain, you know what? It'll be hot rain anyway. So, but like I said, when you get the opportunity to do this, oh, that's so nice. I fancied a bath earlier because I've been so sweaty. Oh God, I've got to be careful because I can't get this in salt water. But it's absolutely delightful. I think I've got a problem though. I don't mean like I have got many problems. I think I've got an issue because I don't think you can spend on your card here. I think you can only spend with cash, which is a slight problem as I have only got my card. Well, I've got my phone. No, I have got a card as well. No cash machines anywhere near. So if I need a drink, I'm screwed, but I do think I've still got a bottle of water in my bag from the other day. So hopefully, even if it's warm, it's better than nothing. Right, I'm going to get rid of this phone for a little bit, have a bit of a swim. Honestly, this is so good. I've needed this for months and months. I'll proper work hard sometimes, and I probably do too much. Sometimes I just need to chill, but I never let myself do it. But if it's technically through work, if I'm doing it to show you guys, I can take advantage and actually enjoy it. But I don't know. I've still got it in my head that I could only stay a certain amount of time because I need to get back and do some more filming when I get back. So you'll never totally sort me head out and make me relax and stuff. It's not going to happen. But I do know I'm supposed to. I'm not like stupido. But this is like paradise. There's like beach huts selling all sorts of different things, none of which I can buy, I don't think. I don't know, there is a main food bit, or food and drink. You might be able to use cards there, I don't know. But because I didn't really plan to come to Malaysia, I didn't really look at what it's like. Like Singapore, you just buy everything on card, like literally everything is on card. So, it is what it is. I can do without a bit of food and drink for a while. I've got some water in my bag. I've actually got an energy drink in my bag as well. So I've got sugar, I've got water, we're all good. We're all good. And I can just enjoy this. My face is a total different colour to the rest of my body. Look, caught it up here on my neck and the bottoms of my legs are nice and brown. But I need some colour here. It's been far too long this winter. And I'm far too pale and pasty. This water is just out of this world though. It's as warm as a bath, and quite a hot bath at that. So anyway, I'm gonna ignore you for a bit now. I'm gonna have a chill. See you in a bit. It's been absolutely amazing. The storm cleared away, the sun came out, but he's coming back, and I 100%. That's just been, the thunder's just been rumbling off in the distance. But it's just beautiful, man. It is so nice here, so nice. I was gonna hire a jet ski. There's 2 jet skis over there. I went up and someone had just booked them for the rest of the day. I was gutted. I've never been on a jet ski. Andy always wanted to go on a jet ski with me. That sounds like weirdly sexual. But no, I'm happy just doing this. You know what? My back muscles are so tight, so like constantly in pain. So just to relax in the sea when it's this warm is just delightful. Got to be careful I don't get this wet. But I just wanted you to come for a swim with me. Like, it is brilliant being here, but it is a bit lonely sometimes. Like watching and listening to all these families and stuff like that in the background. And I'm just thinking, I sort of want to share this with someone, but that's why I want to share it with you and show you where I am. And it sort of feels like I'm showing off a little bit. I'm like, oh, look at me, I'm on the beach. But you do tell me all the time to just have a bit of time for myself, and that's what I'm doing. Might do the same in Cambodia. I might find a beach there one day, but why not? And this was an opportunity to come to a different country again that I've never been to. And it is, to say it's right next to Singapore, it's so different. The people seem different, the lifestyle seems different. I think the taxi guy that brought me up to the border said they go and do all the shopping in Malaysia, because if he was going to spend the equivalent to £100 in Singapore, it would cost about 20 in Malaysia. So I can see why, but they all seem happy, they all seem chilled and stuff like that. So I don't know. And there's one thing as well, there's not one single English voice or English face, and I love it. That sounds awful, but I love to come places where nobody knows what I'm saying. To be fair, they all speak English, every single last one of them. But I mean, I don't know, I just like getting away from it. Away from... This is why someone said, oh, why didn't you come to Australia? This is the reason. I sort of want to go somewhere totally different. It's too close to Britain, Australia, even though it's like the furthest away possible, but you know what I mean. Right, I'm going to go and get rid of this phone so I can have one more swim before I go and get changed in those changing rooms. Just had massive fork lightning. Whoa, can you hear that? Ooh, that's going to be a big storm. Don't know if it's actually going to get to us or not. It seems to have stayed in that position for ages. Just like, if you look in this direction, look over here. Just, you can't tell. Can't tell at all. Then you turn around and there's that bad boy just grumbling at us. I just want you to see a big lightning strike. It'd be so cool. It's like, this is proper how I think of it. places like this. Big storms, but boiling. It's actually a lot cooler at the coast than it was in Singapore. It's not too bad here. It's not that sticky heat, so it's good. So I'll keep an eye out on it. If it starts lightning again, I'll see if I can show you. Well, that was amazing. I feel refreshed. I feel lovely. I'm not going to in a bit because I'll get all sweaty again, but for the time I've been here, it's just been so like, it's beautiful. I don't want to leave. I really don't want to leave. My taxi's on the way. It's so good. Like I say, it's better than in the UK. You can be waiting for hours for them to actually do it, but I did it like 2 minutes ago and there's already one on the way. And I think this one is costing half the price of what the one on the way here did. So it's like 15 quid to do 70 miles. Crazy. There's a big massive fly. Right, I will update you when the taxi comes. Right, I was going to film in the taxi and I fell asleep, and I've literally just woken up an hour and whatever it is back over where I started off at that shopping centre next to the border. So I'm going to go and get something to drink and then we will head over. Oh, that's if I can get past all these people. And then we'll head over the border again. Right, we're back to the stupid signs. Jalang Wonk. Oh fuck. Sorry. Right, stopped for a quick Burger King. Like, I've hardly eaten today. I got that pizza, I only had 2 of the bits. But I've had that Burger King and I didn't really even want it. I've just eaten it because I know I've got to eat. So anyway, back across the border and then another taxi. A bit tired, to be fair. It's when you're outside though, like, it just knocks you out, doesn't it? Anyway, I think this is probably copyrighted music. Right, I've weirdly ended up in a bookshop. However, the reason I've come in is to get, I can't actually show you because I've got this in my hand. Just a minute. So if anybody knows about the competition where you can win the big book with loads of stuff in, I've got some stickers with love from Malaysia and some little cute ones. I don't really know what they are. And I was thinking about potentially getting one of these postcards as well. Maybe a Be Happy or a fridge magnet. Not sure which to go for. I know that some of you will be going, get this one, and some will be going, get that one. Oh, sod it, I'll get them both. Right, so I got dropped off down on that bottom road about an hour ago. Obviously I've been for a Burger King, but the rest of the time I've been walking round and round and round this place, trying to find a way out. There's literally no signs telling you how to get back to this centre of, to get across the border. There's nothing. So I've just been wandering around, and then I finally found KFC, and I remembered saying to you, I'm not having KFC. So I tracked back from there and I finally found my way. So anyway, I can't film up here. So when I get across the border, we'll have another chat. Right, I can actually film on this bit. It's a lot busier than it was earlier. A lot busier. So that makes me think it's going to be a lot more time getting through than it was on the way as well. I've just been having a look. I wondered why my legs felt a little bit tight. I've just had a look, and so far today I've walked 12 miles. And yesterday I walked 14. So by the time I've done today, it's going to be probably about similar. 28 miles in 2 days. Knackered. I'm absolutely tired out. But it's been brilliant so far. Right, so I've just been stopped by security because he thought I'd got a gun under my arm. It's my tripod. Bloody hell. Anyway, I'm not allowed to film in this bit, so I'm going to stop. Right, just wanted to give you one last look at Malaysia before we leave. It's actually quite impressive. I think they put in a lot of work in, to this place. I think it's had a bit of a reputation in the past of being, I don't know, quite poor. And they seem like they're working to make it a better place. I definitely do. But it's quite impressive in places. I literally could only show you that because I went to the toilet and there's no security down this bit. So I better go again. Right, I'm having a bit of a problem with a woman. She's going to come and start talking to me again in a minute. She's trying to come and stay with me tonight. And it's freaking me out a little bit, but I can't tell you because she'll be here in a second. She'll appear from behind me. Right, I went down there just to get out of her way. basically, she came up to me and asked me a question when I was in the queue about the declaration form you've got to fill in every time you come in to every time you come into the place. Now all of a sudden she's asking me if I want to go for a drink tonight, what am I doing tonight, have I got any friends here, where am I staying, is it a comfy bed? It's all gone a bit weird. Now she hunted me down and found me at the bus stop where I'd gone to, and she'd gone somewhere totally different. Now at this point I was feeling quite uncomfortable, so I decided I was getting off the bus. I said, it's been nice speaking to you, I'm getting off the bus and I'm getting a taxi back. And she was like, oh, I'm coming with you, and just got up and came with me. And it was madness, absolute madness. I didn't know what to do. I was in the middle of nowhere, like nowhere near the city centre, just in some random bus station. And she started following me everywhere I went. Now the next weird thing was, she said, come down here, this is where you get taxis. So she'd obviously been here before, and I had no clue where I was. So I followed her down to the doors, but then had an idea. I said, I need the toilet. I need to stop and go to the toilet. I'm having a nightmare. So I've just jumped off the bus at a stop nowhere near where I needed to be. And I said, right, I'm getting off here and I want to get a taxi. Turned around, she was coming with me. So now, as you've just seen, she's just followed me everywhere I've gone. And now I've had to come to the toilet to try and get away from her. So I've popped in here, but she's going to be waiting outside this thing in a minute. I know she is. And then she's going to want to get in a taxi and come with me, which she's not doing. So I don't really know what to do for the best now. Because I'm not an horrible person. I'm not going to be nasty to her and tell her to fuck off or anything like that. If it is a her, we're not sure yet. But there's something dodgy. She keeps going on the phone to someone, and I've seen about things like this before, where people come back to your room and you have a bit or whatever, and then you wake up in the morning and everything's gone, including them. So don't know what to do. I don't want to be with her anyway. We seem to stay proper stay. So I do feel a bit sorry for her, because she might just be being friendly, but it seems odd to me. Right, I don't know if she's gone to the toilet as well, so I am legging it while I've got the opportunity. I seem like a right girl running away from a woman, but I need to do it because I don't feel safe, and it's not because I think she's going to do something. I've just got a funny feeling about this person on the phone. Like, she's rung them 4 or 5 times, and every time she talks to him, she looks at me, and he sort of could tell. I can't see her. That's good. Right, I'm gonna head off down these little streets to the middle of nowhere. There's a McDonald's here. I could go and sit in there, but I'm not even hungry. So let's just get out into the streets and work it out from there. Right, so I'm currently sat in McDonald's. I just came and got a drink. Don't want anything to eat, not hungry. So I'm just sitting out here for 10 minutes, because if she is wandering around out there looking for me, which I actually think, you know what, the thing is, right, when I jumped off that bus last minute, this was the bit that really worried me. When I jumped off the bus, she jumped up as quick as she possibly could and came up with me. But as soon as we got off the bus, she rang someone. She'd been on that phone over and over again, and you know when someone's talking about you, you can tell. But she was clearly talking about me. She must have asked me 10 times where I was staying. And when I said to her, oh, it's somewhere near the centre of town, and then she said, oh yeah, my hotel's somewhere near the centre of town. I'm like, this is a bit weird. So anyway, I think it was going to be a case of like some blokes would invite her back and have a bit or whatever, and then suddenly this other bloke turns up and robs you or whatever, or something in your drink kind of thing. I genuinely think something was up, and I'm happy to say it, and well, not happy to say it, a lot of blokes would be quite embarrassed to say, I think this has happened, but it is scary stuff like that. And but it just, there was alarm bells ringing, and I would rather upset her. I didn't want to go, fuck off, leave me alone, but I'd rather upset her by disappearing and her deal with herself. Although now I feel bad because what if something happens to her? But I don't think it will. If I'm being honest, there's something definitely up. Anyway, I'm going to finish this drink and then I'm going to book a taxi for around here because I'm probably about 10 minutes walk from where I left her anyway, so... Right, so I'm in the taxi, I'm out of here. Thank God for that. What a nightmare. I'll catch up with you at the hotel though. Right, oh God, I need that. I'm back at the room. That was a dodgy experience. Oh, there's not enough light, I need the light. I can't move. That's better. Yeah, that was dodgy, like extremely dodgy, and I think a lot of blokes, because I'm not like that, I've never been like that, I've never had a one night stand, doesn't interest me in the slightest, not that you need to know that, but it just felt so wrong, especially because every time something happened, so we got off the bus, she rang someone. We had a conversation about where I was going. She rang someone. It was just wrong. It was just not right at all. And you just know something's not right. I've just been having a look at Honey Trap. God, I've just got like proper invested in it. But Honey Trap scams and stuff, and people get murdered. Like there was one guy that had got a fake Rolex on an Instagram post, and a girl messaged him and asked him if he wanted to come for a threesome, and he did, and then two blokes came round and murdered him for this fake watch. So I'm probably being a bit dramatic, but it just didn't feel right at all. And I've already put the clips in, I think. I don't know how I'm going to edit it, but if I haven't put the clips in, I'll put them in now. But she was a bit crazy eyed as well, like her eyes were all over the place. It's just a bit odd. Good morning, you beautiful people. So, I'm woken up late. It's 10:30, which I didn't want to do, but I must have needed the sleep, to be fair. I was tired when I came in last night. I didn't want to go back out again. So, we're up. The weather doesn't look great, I'm not going to lie. But we're going to make the most of it. First of all, I need to go get food because I actually have woken up hungry. Where, you know what, last night, I got some stuff up on my phone for delivery, and I thought, you know what, I'll order some food. Then I thought, no, I don't need it. I'll get it in the morning. I need to be good. So I didn't get anything. I was very, very good. But this morning, I'm starving. I've also got a very blocked nose this morning, full of cold. It's usually to do with like air differences and stuff like that, pollution and things. So it's probably because of that, but it's just one nostril, which is weird. So yeah, we're off to a shopping centre first because I want to try and get Freddie that football shirt, and in addition to that, I want to go get some food. So let's do that. I should probably put some clothes on, really. That'd be a good idea. But there's no dodgy reflections, otherwise I'm in trouble. Right, come on. Now, I've actually not shown you the view from my room, and there's a reason for that. Because it looks like this. It's not the best view I've ever had out of a window. I'm not going to lie. Just some men with a crane and some scabby looking houses. Oh, and the gym, where everyone can see me naked every day, because my window sits like that, and I don't know how to put it. Oh no, probably put it up and down with that, to be fair. But as you can see, weather looks a little bit awful. So, gonna try and put some plans together for something we can do where we're not gonna get soaked. Now, I've already booked something for later on. Although I've tried to book two things and it keeps declining my card for the second one. There's plenty of money in there. I've done it on two cards. Won't let me book it. So I don't know whether it's fully booked. But it's just not telling me it's fully booked. I don't really know. So we've got one thing booked, and then we're just going to wing it for the rest. I want to go to the airport and show you in the airport, but you have to check in. So I'm going to have to go to the airport early. Go and have a few hours in the airport looking round, which is all going to be a bit weird. Who goes to the airport early to go and have a look round? It's a bit odd, isn't it? So anyway, like I said, get dressed, Matthew. Right, sorted, merch on, out the door. Don't forget you can get FindersBeepers merch at findersbeepers.co.uk/shop. Little plug there, got to do it. I don't know what to do. I sort of want to put a hoodie on, but I think I'm going to be too hot because it's still like 28, 29 degrees outside. It's hard to tell in here because of the aircon, but I don't know what to do because it's lack of pockets as well. I suppose I've got my bag. I'll just put my bag on, but I don't know if I'm going to get wet all the time. I don't know what to do. Right, just get my shoes on, we'll go. Right, I've put my do not disturb on so they don't come and see the devastation of the room. This carpet is horrendous. It looks like it's worn out because of the design on it. It's just bad. But anyway, let's get in the lifts and get out of here. Not gonna lie, I feel a bit rubbish this morning. I feel very tired, which is weird because it's like I've got up a lot later. And also, I'm sneezing. I think I've got cold. I don't think it is the air. I think I've got cold. Anyway, let's get out of here. Right, so, wandering round may be a problem. I am not dealing with that today. It is so warm out here though. I couldn't have worn a hoodie, but I don't really want to be walking about in that. So it's taxi time once again. Now, if you do come to Singapore or Malaysia, use the Grab app. It's called Grab. It's not a sponsored video, don't worry. It's just been really useful. It's taxis, but I suppose it's a little bit like, what's that called there? Uber. It's like Uber because you get the taxis and you get food delivery and things like that as well. It's all included in it. But they are really good, like really good. And also, I found in Malaysia, a lot of the shops didn't take card. And the only way you could pay them was through the Grab app. So you put some money on your Grab app and then you just pay with like a QR code. So it's actually really, really good. So if you ever do come, download that app first because it's been so helpful. And you know what? It was the first taxi driver I had that told me to do it. And since then, it's been spot on. But like at the moment, there's people that are going out with big, like what they call like plastic Mac type things, coats on, and they're going out doing things like big umbrellas and stuff. And it's never been my scene. That I'm not one for wearing things like that. I'll just get wet. I don't mind getting wet. The actual rain is boiling. However, I'm just going to try and stay dry as long as I can. And then once I'm wet, I'm wet. But it's actually slowing down a bit, this rain now. It's not as bad as it was. So, but yeah, little tip for you that. Right, you know a minute ago I was saying, oh, the weather seems to be getting better. Jesus Christ, man. I'm so glad I waited and didn't just go wandering off out there. Because that is madness. And it doesn't even look that bad on camera. But it's like monsoon season. It's ridiculous. Right, that's my taxi driver just dropped me off. Like I said, it's so good as well because he's just taken me from like inside the reception, like the under bit where I was hiding before, to basically the same again. So I only had to go from there to there, and wasn't too bad. And it cost me £3. It's next to nothing for like a 5-10 minute journey. So anyway, let's get inside this place. I don't even know what's here if I'm being honest. Absolutely mad, this rain. He says he thinks it's going to stop in about an hour or two, which is good, I suppose. But the reason I've come here is I've come for the bakery, which I think might be up at this corner up here. Yeah, this one here. And although what a weird looking place this is. What is happening there? Is that the display of buns and cakes? They look very interesting. But there's also a sports shop somewhere knocking about as well. seriously, have you ever seen things? That's a burnt cheese cruffin. What's a burnt cheese cruffin? Have you ever seen things displayed like this? Like that looks burnt as well. But I know the lighting's not very good. In fact, let me show you with a bit of light. That might make it look a little bit better. So at the moment, some of them don't look appealing, but actually, with your eyes they do, but on camera they just don't look that great. But yeah, all sorts. Ooh, what's this? Egg McMuffin, ham and egg McMuffin. Some nice looking things, but they're just all very strange. Like, what is this? Chicken flossed smashed croissant. What? Looks like it's been run over, man. There's all sorts, anyway. All sorts of different things. Ooh, miso salmon. That sounds nice. Also, looks terrible on camera, but chocolate banana croissant. Oh, what to choose? What to choose? I just don't know what to go for. I'm guessing you don't just pick them up off here either. I'm guessing you just tell them what you want. Right, my coffee's here. That cappuccino looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. I've gone for some very weird things. I just bought half the shop, to be fair. But I don't understand, it's just cost me next to nothing. It's just cost me, I don't know if it was $7 or $9, which is the equivalent in, well, $10 in the UK is £6. Because it's Singapore dollars, it's not American dollars. So that means I've just paid about £4 or £5 and I've got 4 lots of things and a coffee. That can't be right, something not quite right there. Right, so my food's here. I went for one of those ham and egg muffin things, one of the burnt cheese things, and a salmon thing. Obviously, my cappuccino. And then look at that little bad boy. That's so cool. It's called a cactus. It looks really good. So anyway, I'll let you know how good they are. Right, the muffin was delightful. The noise you can hear, by the way, is the water being sucked away through these pipes. Sounds very strange. Look at this. Oh, cheesy. Right, this cactus thing is delightful. I can't even explain to you what it is. I don't even know myself. But that, inside there, is just so nice. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's pistachio. I've just no idea. No clue. Right, I don't actually know what to do. I am feeling quite poorly. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just cold, I think. My joints are aching. It's not COVID before you say anything, but it's thundering again outside. The food was really good. I've just found out the sports shop that I wanted to go around the corner doesn't open on weekends, so I can't go there. So I don't really know where to go now. Like, all the things I've got planned were sort of outdoorsy stuff. So I'm gonna have to do a bit of research, I think, and find something. I don't mind, you know me, I'm quite good at sort of like switching up and doing something different. But I don't want to be driving miles and miles. Like, I could go back up to Malaysia and probably get better weather, but I don't really want to go that far. So I'm gonna have a look and see what I can find. Right, as you can see, the weather just doesn't seem to be getting any better at all. We're waiting for another taxi. I'm only going 1.5 miles, but I'm not wandering around in this at the moment. What I've decided to do is to go to one of the shopping centres here. Now, not your regular shopping centre, it's more like stalls and things like that, a bit like a market. So I'm going there to have a look round, and then I've seen a temple just round the corner, and I will walk to that. It's just round the corner from there, and I probably will get soaked, but I've got to at some point. I can't just get a taxi from one shop to another. That's just not normal. Like I said, I am feeling a little bit rough though. I think this is my taxi. Actually, it's not my taxi, but I thought it was. It's so cool that they come right into the front bit though, so you don't have to get wet. Yeah, I literally could hop on a taxi every 2 seconds, but it's just a waste of money. So anything over like 1 mile, and I'll go in a taxi. If it's under 1 mile, then I'll not. But it's so warm still, so ridiculously warm. But I'm not sweating like I've been doing, at least. Right, another taxi down, another location to go and look round. And you know what? just behind me. It looks really cool, really colourful. Just the sort of place that I want to go and look around, because it's inside as well, which helps when it's like this. Anyway, let's go and have a look. Oh my lord. The thing is, it's quite big in here by the looks of things. And don't get me wrong, like, not everything's gonna be for me. It's not really gonna suit me, I'm not gonna lie, or them. So, but I think there's gonna be more interesting stuff. Hey, actual not Asian people, which is one of the first times I've seen anybody. In fact, there must be quite a few in here. Like I've said to you, it's been very much locals everywhere, so it's quite strange to see. That's why I was a bit like, ooh, what's happening here? So now I'm going to try and pick up something in here for the book. I got something in Malaysia yesterday. I'll try and get something here, and then ooh, charger wires aren't bad. I think I've probably got enough there, to be fair. Yeah, try and get some stuff in here and see what we can find. I'm definitely in the clothes bit here, because I've literally just come down the longest corridor of just lots of women's clothes. So I probably need to find a different bit. Well, there's toys here and food. So I'm guessing. Oh look, got the boomers with the case on the telephone. Oh, it's looking good down here though. Look at this. This is more like it. With all the different foods. Oh, they're like those Portuguese things, aren't they? Those sesame things. Sweet potato balls. Oh, these all look really, really good. Really good. And then you've got bags and sweets. And it's, say it's midweek, it's quite busy in here, to be fair. Oh no, it's not. It's Saturday today, isn't it? I'd lost track altogether. Oh, look at these though. This is what I'll be having for dinner, something like this. They look really, really good. Anyway, let's keep looking and see what we can find. Oh, I wouldn't mind getting our Freddy some sort of... I don't really know what to say about him, but this sort of t-shirt anyway. I think he'd like something like this. There's all sorts, absolutely loads. Look at the little toys and everything. But yeah, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of things to get in here. Anyway, I'm going to have a bit of a look round. This place goes on forever and ever. I've been walking around for ages now, and I'm just coming to more and more shops, more and more bits that come off. It's crazy. It's good though. Unlike that noise wasn't good, but yeah, no, it's really, really good. All sorts of different things as well. I'm gonna smash her teeth in a minute, but look at it in here. It's dead good. I've almost finished this, but I got a red apple and sour plum fruit juice. I also got Alfredo some Pokemon cards in there as well, which he's gonna like. I might even put one of these packs in, to be fair. I don't know. Can I take it away from Freddie? No, I'll find you something else. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually really, really tempted not to have a body piercing, but potentially to go and have a tattoo. To be fair, it's something I said I'd never do abroad, but sort of tempted. Right, I've just realised this place is in two halves. There's like another bit over here. It's massive. I've not shown you hardly anything in here, to be fair, because it's just so big. But I think this is more like a proper not sports. I can see someone that says sports, that's why I said that. It's like a proper like mall rather than the markets. So we'll go in here, we'll have a look in here. Wow, this place is pretty cool as well, to be fair. Really, really good. It's massive. It's huge. But yeah, this is, like I said, the more, like you've got JD Sports over there. Look at all the Pokemon stuff as well. Our Freddy would love this. He would absolutely love it. So anyway, I'm gonna have a bit of a look round. Right, we're in the food section. I'm still not really very hungry. There's something not right with me when I'm not hungry. But I've just been off my food for these last couple of days, and I've been forcing myself to eat. But like this, the breakfast this morning was really nice. I didn't really want it, but look at some of these cakes and stuff, just mint. But yeah, look at this. You've got the food directory, so it tells you like level 7 what's on there, and all the different food places you can go to. There's loads and loads of different places. Like, what is that? What is that bizarre item? That looks good. Although I think it's only chicken. That, I don't even know what that is. It looks like a armadillo or something. But anyway, I'm not hungry yet, but I might pop and get something in a bit. Still gonna have a quick look in here though while I'm here, or at least the ones that are here. What the hell is this? So you've got your normal food eating area, the bit where you order over there, and then you've just got a massive chicken head, man. What is that all about? That is freaky. But yeah, these do look good. Some of these soups and pork tenderloin, belly pork, pig stomach. That sounds delightful. But yeah, looks really good. Really, really good. And the thing is, you know, if the locals are eating here, to be fair, it's mainly locals anyway, but that's usually a good sign, isn't it? Anyway, let's go back out and have a look at somewhere else. Right, so leaving Chicken Man behind. I've just been stood for ages thinking, should I have a tattoo here? Should I get my hair dyed pink and purple? No, Lisa, nothing to do with you. Should I do something a bit different? Shall I just be a bit abnormal? But then I feel like I want to let everyone down now because I feel a bit poo. And I haven't got the energy to go, oh, look at my purple hair. Not in that sense. But yeah, I don't know. I might end up doing something, I might not. Right, so I've just seen this. Who's taller? Enjoy up to 40% off. The bigger the height difference between two diners at the table, the bigger the discount. I'd get a right bloody discount with half the people here. I just need to go and find a local and get them to come for food for me. Because they're all bloody tiny. Right, you know when things sort of get lost in translation? I think it has. Because this is an advert for fish and chips. Fish and crisps. Fish and crisps. Fish and crisps. What? Obviously they've gone with the American version of chips, thinking that's how it's supposed to be. That's mad. Imagine going and ordering a fish and chips and getting a bag of Walkers. That's just madness. Like, we've come into a whole separate bit again now. This is not the same bit we were in earlier. There's McDonald's down there. Look. It goes on for miles again and it's not even the same shopping place. But they all link up. There's so many food places to go to. It's crazy. I might go and get a drink because my throat's hurting a little bit. I'm not going to lie though, the food in here looks delightful. It looks so good. Might have to get some food from there in a bit. Because that's probably the nicest looking place I've seen. Right, this place is amazing. You buy all your meat and vegetables and stuff like that fresh. And then what you do is you put it on your hot plates and it cooks in front of you. There's a name for that, I can't remember what it is. But if you look behind this guy, I couldn't show you because the guy was staring at me. But basically, he's got all the fresh, massive pieces of meat there, ready to be cut up. None of the processed stuff, nothing that's been frozen. It's all fresh meat. It just looks so good. In that one, you've got traditional Chinese fondue. It looks really cool in there as well. A proper authentic look. And I sort of don't want to point my camera at people when they're eating, but I sort of want to show you as well. You can see that big bowl in the middle there, look. It's bubbling away. So you get like different sauces, and then you get whatever you want with it, whatever meat or whatever, and you dip it in the different sauces. Like, it's alright if you don't mind, if you're going with your family, you don't mind sharing the sauces. Not sure I'd want to go and do it with my mates, especially people with dodgy habits. Handy. Now normally I wouldn't come anywhere like this. I wouldn't come to like shopping centres and stuff, especially when I'm away. But one, it's just a massive difference to the UK, and culture-wise it's hugely different. However, I'm really glad I did. I really am glad I did, because I can never find the down escalator. It's always up. How do I get down from these places? Or is it on the, oh, it's on the other side, you thicko. But yeah, I just think, while it's banging it down with rain outside, and I don't want to be wandering around in the wet, let's just go and look at something different for a change. Now looking outside, it looks like it has almost stopped raining, I'm not quite sure. But you still do get things like quite Western things as well, like Nando's, and a lot of other sort of shops that you do recognise. Like I've seen H&M, I've seen all sorts of different places, to be fair. So it's not totally alien, but it's also different enough to make it interesting. You're not just like walking around Meadow Hall or Trafford Centre. It's something totally different. Anyway, oh, is this a sports shop? Let's see, has it got any football stuff in here? Right, so it was an Under Armour like store, so that's not football. But then I got excited because I saw a football shop, but it's bloody Liverpool. Why would I want to come all the way to Singapore to buy a Liverpool shirt? I won't buy a bleeding Liverpool shirt anyway. Although they have got all the reproduction 1990s ones, all of them as well. That's pretty cool. Not that I would ever buy a Liverpool shirt. They are pretty cool, to be honest. Anyway, if you do come, it's called Bugis. Bugis Junction is part of it, but it's different all the way around. I've decided to come out anyway, just to get a bit of fresh air. I don't like being stuffed up in those places, if I'm being honest. It is still raining, but like only just. Like there's a couple of spots here and there, but I'm really thirsty. I really need a drink, but I don't want anything to eat. But I feel like I should. You know me, I normally work on the basis of a meal every 4 hours, and I haven't been doing that at all. So, God knows. I'll just go and see if I can find a drink up here. That is food places everywhere. The amount of food places is unbelievable. Look at that. The seafood, that looks really good. So, I feel bad going in a place like this and just getting a drink. I could do with just getting finding a shop somewhere that just sells drinks, but I haven't seen any. Right, this lad were being right loud then as I was going past. Look at him just sat there. Not bothered at all. I'm so close to that. It's going to go any second. You're alright, mate, you're alright. Well, it's been proper loud. What is that all about? Right, the advertising's pretty good, apart from the meat dress. Why is there a meat dress? I know all the ladies have the beef curtains, but not a beef dress. What am I on about? Right, I found a shop at last. So hopefully I can get something. The thing is, I'm rubbish at having drinks without a bit of food as well. Oh look, they've got those weird Red Bull things here as well, look there. And then proper Red Bull. The thing is, even with the crisps and stuff, it's weird. Truffle flavour. They're not supposed to be nacho cheese. They're supposed to be hot ones. I can't remember what they're called now, but they're hot. Not bloody nacho cheese. What else is there I've just seen that's weird? Yeah. salted egg fish skin burger. It's just all a bit odd, but good though, good. So I'm getting a Red Bull, a bottle of water, because you've told me to drink water, and some nacho cheese.